All my friends gather close. Tonight, I will tell you a story of two souls torn apart by war, lost to time, and reunited in the most unexpected way. A story of friendship, of sorrow, of hope. One that will remind you that even after decades, fate never forgets the people it once brought together. This tale begins in a small town, where the air was once filled with the laughter of children and the aroma of home-cooked meals. It was here that two boys, Omar and Elias, forged a bond stronger than iron. They were inseparable, playing in the dusty streets, sharing their dreams under the starry sky, promising each other that no matter where life took them, they would always remain friends. But, my friends, life is not always kind. And sometimes, the things we take for granted are stolen from us in an instant. War came suddenly, like a thief in the night. The sky turned red with fire, and the streets that once echoed with laughter were drowned in the sounds of sirens and sorrow. Families were forced to flee, homes were turned to rubble, and friends were torn apart. In the chaos, Omar and Elias lost each other. One moment, they were together, running through the smoke-filled streets, gripping each other's hands. The next, an explosion deafening, blinding. And when the dust settled, Omar was alone. He searched, oh how he searched, calling out Elias's name, running through the ruins of their childhood. But Elias was gone, swallowed by the war, lost. Omar's family fled to another country, forced to rebuild a life from nothing. But no matter how many years passed, no matter how many miles lay between them, he never forgot Elias. Every birthday, every quiet night, every time he saw two boys playing in the streets, he wondered, did Elias survive? Did he remember? Did he ever look up at the sky and think of their lost friendship? 20 years passed. Omar had grown into a man, hardened by loss yet softened by time. He had built a new life, yet a part of him remained in the past, forever searching for a friend who had vanished into history. And then, my friends, fate decided it was time for their paths to cross once more. One evening, Omar was in a crowded city, far from the home he once knew. A war had ended years ago, but its scars remained in the hearts of those who had lived through it. As he walked through a bustling market, something caught his ear, a voice, a familiar voice. He turned, and there, standing behind a small stall, selling books and newspapers, was a man. Elias. Older, different, but it was him. For a moment, Omar couldn't move. His feet were frozen to the ground, his breath caught in his throat. Could it really be? Could fate be so kind after all these years? Elias. The man looked up. Their eyes met, and in that instant, the years melted away. They were no longer two men, aged by time and hardship. They were two boys again, standing in the streets of their childhood, laughing under the warm sun. Omar. Tears. Disbelief. Then laughter. Oh, my friends, have you ever seen two souls recognize each other after decades apart? It is something to behold. The way the past rushes back, the way memories flood and like a long-lost river finding its course once more. They spoke for hours, unraveling the years between them. Elias had survived barely, taken in by strangers, lost in a world that was not his own, waiting, hoping, searching. He had never given up, and neither had Omar. And now, they were here, together again. Ah, my friends, some bonds are unbreakable. War can steal many things. Homes, dreams, time, but it cannot steal the connection between two hearts that were meant to find each other again. Omar and Elias sat until the stars appeared, sharing stories, remembering the boys they once were, and promising that this time, nothing would ever separate them again. Because some friendships, no matter how lost, are never truly gone. They're simply waiting for the right moment to be found once more.